Okay, let's do this. Abimbola Peperempes. Hey, Peperempes. Hey, sugar, sugar. Hey, sugar, sugar. Peperempes. Hi guys. More ginger. Let's do this again. Rewind. Abimbola Peperempes, Peperempes, sugar, 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 Hold up. What's up, guys? I am so sorry. This video, she's long overdue. She's so long overdue, it's ridiculous. Life as we know it has happened. Man, them just been busy. It's like 50,000 things I need to do. I've not done one. The way I procrastinate nowadays, oh gosh, is unbelievable. Unbelievable. This video I was meant to have shot 2 hours ago. I'm just shooting it now, but I said it's not going to pass me by. I'm going to have to shoot this video whether I want to or not. So I'm here, sitting in front of you guys because I owe you lots a video. It's ridiculous. I've been going live for the past 1 week, like 3 times a week, and I was like, I need to come on YouTube. You understand me? Because I've missed you people. Subscription is slow. Please come and subscribe. Thanks so much. So today I went for an event and I was like, you know what? Let me just shoot a video. It's been a while. I have to do a vlog really soon and I know what I'll talk about. I just need to find the energy to carry the camera. I've just had a lot going on and it's been one of those few months where it's been heavy. And heavy just internally, not even like outside. Work is crazy. Work will always be crazy, but it's been more of those internal struggles and trying to find that balance. So today is a Sunday and I went to church and the topic was just about love and forgiveness, and it touched me deep. At first I was just like, you know, when you're in church and you're just listening, yes, Pastor VI, we hear you. Every once in a while I go to Life Point Church, FYI, just putting that out there. It's a really beautiful church, by the way. And so it was time for us to pray after his sermon. And I was praying and Tega held my hand and she started to pray with me and pray for me in tongues. And I just broke down weeping and crying. And for the past few months, I've been feeling very, I won't say empty because I don't feel empty. I just feel like there's something that's missing and I don't know what it is. And I've been trying to figure it out without coming to the person who has all the answers, which is Christ. And so today's talk about love was knowing that even when we feel alone, God's love should be enough to fill us up. Now I know that sometimes it's hard to believe that. And so for the past few months, I've been going through one of those hard times to believe it. Like I know he's there. He's been coming through for me. He's always there for me. But you know when you just feel like there's something that you want more. And I don't know whether it's more of a physical than it is just a... But I've just been feeling like I just need love. Not like I'm not getting it from my family, but I just feel like I need love. I don't know whether it's loneliness that is doing me away. I'm now at that point where I'm like, yeah, I need me a man's. But whatever it is, I've just been feeling like I just didn't have enough. I felt like the people around me just don't know how to understand how I want to be loved. And so during prayers was when it hit me that, you know what, God really is enough. And even if when I feel like he is not enough and I'm trying to find out and figure things out, I can't figure it out by myself without Christ. So I just wanted to share that. And while I was talking to my IG fam, I was just like, you know what should I talk about today? And someone was like, oh, how about you talk about love and someone asked me, I think, what my love language was. And I was like, you know what, yeah, first of all, I've never been in love. I've said this on here before, but one thing I do know that one of my strongest love language is act of service. I'm the kind of person that I give, and I give in terms of showing, making my time available for you. If I hear you say you want something, if I can make it available for you, best believe I'm gonna get it for you. Yeah. So sorry guys, I decided to shoot in a different location. I feel like this light is bright, but because of consistency, I'm just gonna leave it alone. So I hope it's not too bright. I think when I come forward, it's a bit too bright, but I think when I sit backwards, it's fine. So anyways, yeah, and so when I was talking about that, I was like, you know what, sometimes, yeah, I think the hardest thing is teaching people how to love us. And someone was talking about how do you teach people? And I'm like, I don't think you can teach everybody. You're just going to have to accept the way some people know how to show love to you and take it. But I guess it's the people that are really close to us and the people that we really think matter the most to us that we might need to teach how to love us. And I said I don't know how to go about that because I'm a very strong person, but even within my strength, there are times when I'm also human, which means I can be emotional sometimes. And it would be nice if there's someone to call and ask me if I'm doing okay. And I guess because I'm always that strong one, my friends really never know. And these guys, I'm not putting you guys on the spot, to be honest with you. My friends really just never know when, and I don't know how to pick up the phone to say, I feel down, come and see me, or I want to talk, this is what I want to talk about. I've just never been that expressive kind of person. I think I'm going to turn this light down a bit, just a bit, just a bit. Okay. I've just never been that type of expressive kind of person, and I'm trying to learn how to teach certain people how to show me the love that I think I want to be shown. So there are a few friends that I tell now that if you call me randomly and you just say, Abimbola, how are you doing? I say, I'm fine. And you're like, how okay, oh, I saw a post. Are you really okay? Once you ask me again, are you really okay the second time, I most likely would, you know, tell you what exactly it is that's wrong with me. Jadi is starting to understand that. I think she's starting to pick up on my little, you know, madness here and there. But anyways, it's important that we learn that, you know, sometimes people will never love us the way we want to be loved in terms of the way we understand and show love to people. But there are certain people that you should take time out to teach to be able to love you. If not, you will just always end up feeling like whatever they're giving you is just not enough. And they would be confused as to the fact that but they're giving you everything that they have and yet you're not receiving it. And it's simply just because of the fact that it's just not the way you want to be loved, which is fine. So yeah, I hope there's sense in what I'm saying. Anyways, I decided to take a love language test because someone suggested it. And it was interesting. It was really short and very straight to the point. And so it gives you, like, you know, what your love language is. So first of all, for people that don't know, there are like 5 love languages. There's the act of service, words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, and physical touch. Now, off the bat of my head, I already know, I think my strongest, and I said that before, which is act of service, because I'm the kind of person that I don't know how to take compliments. I don't know how to, I'm not a firm believer in just words alone. I feel like whatever words you give has to be backed by action. I'm the kind of person that, give an example, a friend of mine is on this weight loss journey that I'm constantly on and off on as well. And she had mentioned to me about how, you know, a bunch of them go like a 10K walk running kind of thing on Saturday. And so I told her that, okay, this Saturday I would follow her. Like joke, they really wake me up for morning. And I went, and my feet are hurting from it. But the point was, I went to support her. And I told her, I said, next week I'm not sure about it. But the point was, I wanted to be there for her. So she understood that this journey you're going through, I understand it oh so well. And I'm here rooting for you. That is the kind of person I am. That's the kind of friend I am. So I might not call you every day to tell you I love you. But when it matters the most, I do what I can to be there for you. And so I would like to believe that I would like that kind of love to be reciprocated back to me. So anyways, yeah, so those are the 5 type of loves. And so I took the test, and you know, this are my results. So they give you scores, yeah. So I had an 8, I had a 6, I have a 5, and I have a 3. Now, evidently, because of what I said, which I already knew, my highest is act of service. And what it says here is, can helping with homework really be an expression of love? Absolutely. Anything you do to ease the burden of responsibility weighing on an act of service person will speak volumes. The words he or she wants most to hear. Let me do that for you. Laziness, broken commitments, and making more work for them tell speakers of the language they're feeling doesn't matter. When others serve you out of love and not obligation, you feel truly valued and loved. I guess all it's just trying to say is, acts of service to me is one of my biggest strong language. Like I said before, show me, be there for me, take time out to do the little things. And my act of service is always the little things. It's nothing big. It's not grand gestures. The fact that maybe yesterday I was talking about how I needed to sort something out and you just do it for me because I would do it for you. So act of service is my biggest. Second one that kind of, shook me off a bit, I didn't think it was going to be the second highest, is quality time. But it's true. I spend a lot of time by myself and I call it quality time. I'm the kind of person that I'm like clockwork, right? I have a schedule. I wake up in the morning, I go work out, then I go to work, then I come back home. Half of the time I'm always home. FYI, I'm a homebody. I just like to spend quality time by myself. So quality time for me is important. And over the weekends, I try to make quality time for my friends. Not every one of them because, but the ones that I can reach around me, I try to. So in quality time, nothing says I love you like full undivided attention. Being there for this type of person is critical. Distractions, postponed activities, or the failure to listen can be especially hurtful. Whether it's spending uninterrupted time talking with someone else or doing activities together, you deepen your connection with the others through sharing time. So evidently, quality time is important to me as well. Then the next one after that is words of affirmation, which I thought was my second strongest, but well, actually, no, I lie. I just thought it will go hand in hand with my act of service. So yeah, actions don't always speak louder than words. If this is your love language, unsolicited compliments mean the world to you. Hearing the words I love you are important. Hearing the reason behind those words sends your spirits skywards. So meaning that if you're a kind of person that you like to hear words, me, I'm not. For words of affirmation, I got like 6, meaning that, it's nice to hear it, but I would rather you show it than you tell me. Then the next one that I got a 5 on was receiving gifts. And don't mistake this love language for materialism. The receiver of gifts thrives on the love, thoughtfulness, and effort behind the gift. Which is why I keep telling people I'm not one for grand gestures, just little things, the thought behind it, the fact that you remembered I mentioned something that I liked before, the fact that, you just went out of your way to put gas in my bloody car, man. You understand me? Spin me. So yeah, pretty much, yeah, that is receiving gifts. But for me, it was number 5. It was a low mark because I'm not that crazy about it. Not saying it's not nice. So hello, please, if you want to spin me. I'm starting to learn that sometimes it's okay to collect gifts. Before I didn't used to want it. Now if you want to give me gifts, give me. I might not collect it, but give me what is offer. Hey. And then the last one that is like at the bottom for me is physical touch. A person whose primary language is physical touch is not surprisingly very touchy. Hugs, pats on the back, and thoughtful touches on the arm. They can always be ways to show excitement, concern, care, and love. Physical presence and accessibility are crucial. While negligence or abuse can be unforgiving and destructive, appropriate and timely touches communicate warmth, safety, and love to you. So yeah, physical, I keep telling people, if you know me, then you know that I'm not really big on hugs. I don't know why. My mom is really worried about this part of me. She's like, yeah, when you get married, what's gonna happen? Are you trying to tell me that when your husband wanna touch you, you're gonna shake? But yeah, I'm not necessarily like away from it, to be honest with you. And if it was to be my boyfriend or husband, I guess I would be more open to it, to be honest. But I just feel like sometimes we can be overly physical. Like, it's a lot of personal space that someone would just come and hug you inside, touch you, tap you, pull you. Yeah. So if you're one of those people that have ever come in contact with me and you go, can I get a hug? And I'm like, can we do a shake? It's not because I mean any harm. It's just generally physical touch for me is just, especially if I'm not instigating it or, if I'm not the initiator, not instigating. If I'm not the initiator, if I'm not initiating it, it's a bit awkward for me, to be honest with you. So if you see me giving you side hugs, it's not because I think you smell or anything. It's just physical touch is not. Yeah, but anyways, the point to this is that sometimes it's important to understand who you are and whom you are. And you know, whom you are sometimes would waver. And when I mean that, I mean, you know, you're a child of God, but I just mean that sometimes you forget that, because I do sometimes, because I feel like my physical dad is not around, and so sometimes I feel like God should be physical, and when I feel like he's not there and I can't literally just pick up the phone and call and say this is what I'm going through, I find it hard to pray. But you know, it's in times like that that you should really just push through. I was saying it on my live today that in the past few months it's been so difficult for me to pray. I wake up and I'm thankful every morning. I'm like, God, thank you for waking me up this morning. And you know, while I'm brushing my teeth or doing whatever it is, I'm like, oh God, I thank you for my family. I thank you for Dami. I thank you for Adija. I thank you for Titisha, mommy. You know, and then I keep it pushing. And the funny part is I pray for my family and people around me more than I pray for myself. And so in the past few months as well, it's just been exceptionally even difficult to pray for myself, and it's not because God hasn't been there for me. Like I said before, he's been too good. It's just because sometimes there's certain things I want to be going as well, and it's just not going, and I'm just like, okay, oh God, when you're ready, give me a shout, as opposed to me going to go and meet him and saying, Father, here it is, oh, here it is. Oh. So I'm learning that sometimes I need to be more intentional with my prayers. I need to be more intentional with the things I ask of God as well, and generally I just need to be more intentional with God. I feel like sometimes I take him for granted, and I need to stop doing that. So yeah, man. I also know that at this point in my life, actually, I think I'm genuinely ready for love. And so sometimes, and I'm going to be honest and very vulnerable about this, it's the fear of the fact that it might never happen. I think for me that just makes me close up, in the sense that I'm like, I'm genuinely a good person. I think I am. And so if I'm doing this much good in the little space and around the little people that I have around me, I should at least have something good coming to me. And I think it's because when you get to certain points in your life, there's certain things you want. And so for me, that good that I want back is just genuine love from someone that genuinely cares, concerned about me, accepts me for who I am, understands that I am flawed, but you know, in my flaws sees perfection. I don't know, but anyways, that's how I'm feeling. And so I broke down in church when Tega was praying for me, and I was crying and I was praying and I opened up to God, and I know that when I left there, I felt so free. It literally felt like I had just put a burden at his feet. So if you're going through whatever it is, or going through something similar to what I'm going through, know that God genuinely is enough. But also know that if you want more, you can ask him for more, and he will make it available. The problem is that it might not be in the time in which we expect, which is where I guess sometimes the wavering happens, where you're just like, how many times am I going to ask? How long am I going to pray for? When are you finally going to grant it to me? But I want to believe that he's cooking something special for me, and even for you. So let's just be patient. I did not come this far, because I know he did not bring me this far to leave me. So I know I did not come this far to not get something good and something great. And like I always say, it's okay to be vulnerable. I never used to be that person. Tough girl, I strong, my Holy Spirit. Nah, man. Sometimes you need to let some walls down, man. And I'm getting to that point where I'm starting to let walls down, and it's not because anybody's talking to me, anything's around me. I guess it's just life in itself. You know, you go through certain experiences, or you see experiences of people, and you just learn that sometimes, you know, it's okay to just be like, I'm over here and I'm breathing and I'm human, and it's okay. Sometimes it's okay to cry, sometimes it's okay to laugh, sometimes it's okay to shout, scream, be frustrated, break things if you need to. Not on anybody, just break things. You understand me? So, but yeah, man, I wanted this to be short and quick, and so I'm happy. I feel unburdened. I don't know how I'll feel tomorrow about this same little hole that I feel needs to be filled, but I know that God is working it out. So I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to wait, and I know good things are coming. And so that's my little talk for today. I feel like it was all over the place, but the genuineness of what I wanted to say is love is good. God is love. God is enough. You are enough. And if you want more, never hesitate to ask him. And that in due time, he will meet you at your point of need. So yes. And to say genuinely, I love all of you. I said it. But I do. I appreciate each and every one of you for the support, for the love so far. I never thought I would ever be able to sit down and just be able to express myself like this. And sometimes people get me, sometimes people don't, which is fine. But just the opportunity to be able to have people that click, to have my Peperempes, my gang, my people, come on, support me. It's so beautiful to know that there's certain people that relate to me. And yeah, man, just know that we all just go through life, man. So I'm back again, you know, until sometime in June when I have to be off again to shoot something. But you know, please, if you guys want me to talk about anything, let me know. I want to do a question vlog where I carry my camera around, put my camera on my phone, and just ask certain people about stuff. I'm not going to say what it is. It's something very basic. It's a very topical topic. A lot of people talk about it. A lot of people have asked me about it personally, and I'm not giving you my personal answer because nobody's business. But I'm genuinely interested. I've had conversations with people about it and what they've said. So those people that would let me, you know, record them, I would, and those that wouldn't. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do more stuff that are fun. So please let me know what you want me to do. I had shot a mukbang with someone, mukbang, I think that's what it's called. But it wasn't exciting, to be honest with you. Like when I saw it play back, I was just like, not like the person wasn't exciting, it just wasn't exciting. So I most likely would have a redo. And yeah, if there's any challenge you want me to try, I want to do fun stuff, man. I was asking people what to talk about, and someone was telling me talk about career path, talk about depression, and I've said it before and I've said it again. I don't want to talk about anything that I genuinely haven't experienced, or even if it's to educate and inform people. I don't want to talk about it without facts. So I would like, if I'm talking about mental health issues, depression and stuff like that, there's someone either who's going through it or someone who is an expert in it sitting down right next to me to educate and to inform you guys. If not, I just yarn and it's kind of pointless. So I said no to that. So someone wanted me to talk about dreams and aspirations. I said, guys, please, I'm a young somebody. I can talk about fun stuff. So please, suggestions of fun stuff in the comments below. Until next time, I've been your girl, the one, the only, Iraq, Abimbola, Rolly, Adiola, Ajoke, Craig, coming to you live, coming to you straight from my sitting room, living room, parlor, aka my humble abode. Until next time, Abimbola, Peperempes, Peperempes, sugar, sugar, come on. Oh, yeah, makeup, Flawless Faces by Jane, hair, Hickey's hair, top, Forever 21. Guys, I want to do a fashion haul, even though my fashion whack, but yeah, let's see what we can do. Anybody willing to send me stuff, let me know, please. I've said that before, and I'm going to say it here now so that you people hold me accountable. I want to do a buy Nigerian brand haul. So I want people to send me stuff, and I will pretty much just do a video about it. I got the inspiration from Hawa Ndima, and I want to do the same thing as well. So about clothes and whatever it is, you send it to me, and I sit down and I open it up and I talk about your brand, and then I just keep pushing. I think it'd be so dope. I thought it was really very, very good of her to have done that, because a lot of people are doing amazing stuff in Nigeria. So if you're one of those people and you think it's great and you think it's a great idea, send me a comment, send me a DM. Like I said, I read all my DMs, so send me a DM, but I want to do it. So yeah, man, hold me accountable. I think it'll be dope as hell. And I also want to do a fashion haul. I don't know from who, so if you're a brand out there and you want to sponsor something, holla at your girl. You know, my fashion taste is very simple, but you know, I'll be doing 1 or 2 things. So anyways, all right, I'm talking too much. See you guys later.